Hi, this is Heather with Affinity for Yarn, and today I want to show you what I'm calling the two-tone shell stitch. You'll see it here in a blanket I just recently finished, and I really liked how it turned out, especially when you have you know, two tones of a specific color. It really makes it stand out. So let's go ahead and get started. To begin, you will want to make sure that your foundation chain is in a multiple of 8, and then after that you want to just add on 2, so multiple of 8 plus 2. So in my example here I have 18 stitches done. For this pattern, it is a 4-row repeat. There'll be 2 rows of shell stitches and then 2 rows of single crochet. So once you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy. So to begin here, what you want to do for the row 1 is you want to actually skip the first stitch and you're going to single crochet in the second stitch here. So we're going to single crochet in there. And then we're actually going to single crochet in every stitch across then. So very easy for the row 1, just single crochet stitches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to meet you at the end of row 1 as we'll be switching to color B at the last stitch. So I'm going to come back for that. Okay, so I am at the end of row 1 here. I'm in the last stitch. So now for this last stitch, like I said, we're gonna change to color B if you do decide to do that. So to do that, you're gonna go ahead and you're just gonna start the single crochet like you normally do and insert your hook and yarn over and pull up a loop. And then when you have your 2 loops on the hook, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take your new color and just lay it over the hook like that, and then bring that through, and then that it changes it to the color B. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to quick snip my row 1 here so I don't have that tail dragging along here. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get started with row 2. So we're going to turn our work. I'm just going to pull these a little bit tight here. Wrong one. All right. Okay, so to start row 2, which is actually the wrong side of the work, you're going to go ahead and you're going to chain 1. And then you're going to single crochet in that first stitch here. So right where my finger is, we're going to single crochet in that stitch. And now I'm going to come back. I'm just going to pull my yarns a little bit tighter here at the end now that I have it started, just so that I don't lose anything here. Okay. So that's the first stitch. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip 3 stitches. So we'll skip 1, skip 2, skip 3. And then in this 4th stitch here, we're going to go ahead and do 7 treble crochets. So to do a treble crochet, you're going to go ahead and yarn over twice on your hook like that. So you have, looks like 3 loops on the hook, and you're going to go ahead and insert your hook into the loop. And then you're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, and you'll see you have 4 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so now you have 3, and you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 more loops. So now you have 2. And you're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. And so that is a treble crochet made. So now we're going to, in this stitch here, we're going to do 6 more of them. We're going to have a total of 7 of them completed here. So let's do another one. So yarn over twice and then insert your hook in the same stitch. You're going to pull up a loop. And again, you have 4 loops on the hook. You'll yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the next 5 real quick here. Oops, I just bumped the camera. Okay, so it's 3. And that's 4. 5. Oops, I bumped it again. 5. Oops, and then it's getting, hang on there. All right. 6. I'm going to pull a little more yarn here. There. And 7. So I'm going to quick show you what that looks like. So I'm just going to, I always kind of take a quick glance before I move on just to make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 7 shells or 7 treble crochets made in this 1 stitch to make it a shell. So now we're going to move along the row and we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. And then in this 4th chain, we're just going to do a single crochet in this one. So we'll single crochet. Okay. And then that's what that looks like. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip 3 more stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then again, we're going to do 7 treble crochets in this stitch here. so it's 4, 5, and then let me just make sure, count them quick. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I got one more to do here, and then 7. Split a little bit. Okay, so that's 7. So then that's what that looks like. So you'll see it's sharing. And so you'll see I'm at the end of my row here. But what you're going to do is you're going to continue repeating, where you're going to skip 3, do the shell stitch, skip 3, do a single crochet, skip another 3, do another shell. As you can see, you continue across the row. So then at the end, you're going to go ahead and skip 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to single crochet in the last stitch here, which it's a little bit tight. But and then you'll be ending with a single crochet for the row, no matter what stitch count you do. So you'll always end with a single crochet for row 2. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch back to color A. So in my case, it's the white color. I'm going to go ahead back and switch it. So again, at the last stitch here, you just yarn over and pull up a loop. And then before you pull through both loops, insert your new color here on the hook, and then just pull through. And then you'll see I switched over. And then we're going to go ahead and turn our work. I'm also going to quick cut my yarn so that I'm not dragging that along. Okay, so now we are on row 3, and row 3 is an easy one. It's just going to be all single crochets, just like row 1 across the row. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and just chain 1. Okay, and I'm going to again pull my loops a little bit tighter, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to single crochet in that first stitch here. So single crochet in that stitch, and then we're going to single crochet in every stitch along here. So there's 1, 2, so we're just going to single crochet. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'll meet you back at the last stitch here once we get done to show you the change over to color C, which is what we'll be doing in the next step. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, so I'm at the end of the row. I'm in the last stitch here for row 3. Oops, I'm going to make sure it focuses in there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to insert my hook like I normally do. And again, I'm doing a single crochet to finish off. I'm going to yarn over and pull up a loop. So you'll have 2 loops on the hook. And just like the other rows, I'm just going to take my color C, like I have here. I'm going to lay it over, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that through. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and turn our work, and we're going to start row 4. To begin, we're going to go ahead and chain 4. And that first chain 4 is going to count as 1 treble crochet. I'm going to pull my yarns tight here, my yarn tails. And now what we're going to do is in the first stitch, we're going to go ahead and do 3 more treble crochets. So 3 treble crochets in that first stitch. So here's 1, 2, and 3. What that looks like. And now we're going to go ahead and skip 3 stitches. So skip 1, skip 2, and skip 3. And then at the top of the shell, we're going to go ahead and do 1 single crochet. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and skip 3 more single crochets or stitches. 1, 2, 3. So skip these 3 stitches. And then in this 4th stitch here, we're going to do 7 treble crochets. So this is where we'll be doing our shell. So here's 1. Oopsie, my yarn's getting twisted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So 7 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yep, there's 7. So now we're gonna go ahead and skip 3 more stitches. Skip 1, skip 2, skip 3, and then at the top of the shell again, we're gonna do a single crochet. So I am getting to the end of my row, but before I finish off, I just want to talk through. So for row 4, you're just going to be repeating. You're going to skip 3 stitches. You're going to do a single crochet at the top of the shell, skip another 3 stitches, and then do the 7 treble crochets in the bottom of in the valley is what I like to think of it. And then skip 3, and again at the top of this shell, you're going to do your single crochet stitch. So you'll repeat that pattern across the row. And then when you get to the end of the row, you'll see we're going to skip 3, just like we have been. So skip 1, 2, and 3. And then in this last stitch here, we're going to go ahead and do 4 treble crochets to finish off the row. So here's 1. And then 2. Here's 3. And 4. And remember, we're going to go ahead and in that last treble crochet here, we're going to go ahead and change back to our color A. So in my case, it's going to be the white. So I'm going to go ahead back and change that. Okay. And just like that, again, with the last 2 loops on the hook, just pull the color through. Okay, so that completes the tutorial for today. Again, this is the 2-tone shell stitch. I really like it. Like I said, once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. The odd rows are going to be your single crochet color A stitches, and then your even rows, your rows 2 and 4, and the even ones are all going to be your shell stitch rows. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and please like and subscribe for more tutorials.